is a day that I love to be wrong and hate to be right. Nasdaq index is still trading at extremely high levels in comparison to all odds. Before starting this video, let's take a quick look on the Lords now. As you can see, trading at the long-term moving average, SMA 250, which now I'm very comfortable with this correction. If wasn't for the fact that Nasdaq still trading extremely high above the long-term moving average. About 1 month ago, if you follow this channel, before analysts and media come up to say that we might have an AI bubble, I came up with this video about US market correction that was seeing 5 red flags that we couldn't ignore, and we have to be ready for the worst. Then obviously we position ourselves into a hedge position in order to not only protect our portfolio, because you knew if that happens, there would be several stop loss along the way, but also to profit from a potential fall. And if that happens, then if the fall really happens, which now I honestly think is going to be consolidating into the next few days, again, hope to be wrong. If that happens, then we will take our profit from the hedge position that I taught you how to do it in this video right there, last video, 1 month ago, right? So the hedge position that we took. So, which is now, by the way, we're making money out of that hedge position in particular. But if we have a deep correction, then that hedge position will pay off really, really well, and then we'll be able to buy the stocks that we want for a much lower price, right? We've been trimming, we've been taking some stop losses, which is part of trading, obviously, but equally now expecting for US market to fall, to intensify its correction. In Australia, it is already correction, right? So let's have a look how we're going to play this. My name is Les, I'm Chief Analyst of BG Trading Australia. Hope you are well. Today is precisely 18th of November 2025. I would like to remind you this is not a financial advice, just as from BG Trading, sharing with you how we apply our strategies together with our VP members to chase 20 to 40% profit within 1 to 3 months, trading small and mid-sized caps, sometimes large caps, and we normally avoid nano caps altogether. And before kicking off with the rest of this video, remember, we are running Ultra Black Friday. Why do I think this is the best time to look into our VP membership? Because if I'm right on this one, if we essentially get to undertake a correction in US, Australian stocks will fall further, right? It's already been falling about 7%, right? Will fall further. We potentially will see the all odds around 8,000, which would be a pretty good level at technically discounted price. Levels that we haven't seen since March and April 2025, right? And if that happens, then we'll open a lot of opportunities, right? The money to be made within the next few months. But this is the time when everything is pretty bad, it's getting worse, right? So we protect portfolio by hedging, and then we will start opening positions, even large positions in the stock once we see a technical reversal, right? At the moment, the market is very skeptical. Obviously, the local market skeptical because RBA has obviously came up with the fact that won't be rate cuts at the foreseeable future as a result of high inflation, right? Australia went nuts in inflation. US CPI as well will be soon be released, and the market is expecting for Fed not to cut rates again in December. And if that happens, if we have a confirmation that we won't be interest rate cuts, then we could see a further correction, right? And I'm really hoping this Nasdaq correction, if I'm right on this one, comes into tuition this and next few weeks, right? So we could see a December rally, right? Not a better time to be positioned on our VIP member to get access to upcoming trades, right? As we will be buying stocks over the next few weeks. Not yet, we're just going bit by bit, right? Small by small, but still valid Ultra Black Friday discounts of up to 50%, right, on our VIP memberships plans. Right, just take a look, link at the description below, right? Now, all odds, look, if the Nasdaq starts falling further, then very likely we will see panic and we will see this type of formation right there, potentially ASX testing 8,000 points. So if that happens, I will be very comfortable to start buying across the board. That would be pretty much the confirmation the market needs at the moment to buy back into positions, right? I don't think it's a time to buy, to just start buying it. We need to have a technical confirmation. Now, let's quick jump into Nasdaq right there. Like, why I like Nasdaq? Because it is the index that is overpriced, right? So if we see a correction here from this top level right there, so we'll be looking at another 10% correction. So that will be 15% correction on the Nasdaq. And if that happens, then we will are likely to see at all odds trading around 8,000. I would not only be shifting my super back into Australian stock index, but also I would be looking at start buying across the board to take advantage of the next rally, right? For now, a lot of people asking, what is our move? So trimming positions, right? We're not fully exposed, right? And staying on a sideways with cash, either holding cash or hedging against potential fall. The more it falls, and then the index falls as well, then the hedge position would start offsetting losses and therefore potentially allowing to make good gains out of that, and then we just need to do capital rotation from the hedge into the stocks that we are targeting. Now let's talk about hedging US market, BBUS. This is what I'm looking at here for pretty much over the last 4 weeks, right? Okay, so we saw this strong formation right there, high volumes, and then strong formation, high volumes again, and then we have another strong formation, bullish intersection level 2 right there, bullish intersection level 1 about to happen, constructive RSI, everything showing that this is amplifies actually the SP500 movement, right? Everything showing that we are prone for a intensification of this correction. And if that happens, we could well see a BBUS trading around $3.40, $3.50, which represents easily 15% gains from the current levels, right? Again, let's hope I'm wrong here, okay? I hate to be right many times. And I hate to think we might head into not a pullback, but a correction, and mostly going to be intensified by Nasdaq falling. Just stay tuned. Be careful. Be careful. Don't get overexposed. This is only a suggestion, not a recommendation, right? But still, get exposed to the market, but not overexposed, and hedgy, because things are overpriced at the moment, especially on AI space. Thanks for watching. And remember, Ultra Black Friday, get ready for the next lot of winners that will come up from this market correction on ASX. Thank you for watching.